Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Amethyst, issue number 2, Wonder Comics Review. Now, as you know, Amethyst is a part of the Wonder Comics DC line, and a couple months ago I did review issue 1. So the cover has Princess Amethyst banging on a glass kind of wall while screaming out. And the story starts off how 3 years ago, when Amy Winston was just 13, two of her parents' trusted advisors point out about her origin, and she finds out to her shock that she's from Gemworld, and does take this a bit hard, but they do offer to help train her and become a better fighter, and also to become a better ruler. So we're introduced to the House of Sapphire, where Princess Amethyst is talking with the people of Sapphire with her friend Frost, and says, "You find this funny? Oh, come on, Amethyst. Respected honor since when?" And so they pretty much send her and her friend down a trapdoor, and end up falling down, and says he's gonna regret this. And so Princess Amethyst quickly uses her surroundings and uses the sword to kind of bash through the wall of the trapdoor, and together they basically manage to get out alive, with Force getting her caterpillar Stan, and Amy Winston using her surroundings to kind of save people, while Floss ends up getting bashed around like a little ragdoll. And so she says, "Stay high in the sky, Amy. I've got this covered." And so it turns out there are these wolf-like monsters. And so Princess Amethyst has a kind of rescue force, and together they manage to get out alive, and pretty much end up breaking out and seeing like aquamarine ships, and it turns out Frost has actually worked there and managed to get a ride. And of course Frost finds it hilarious that this is the first time Amy Winston has rode a ship and that, and so one of the staff members, who's known as Amra, who's a big fan of Earth, says, "Amy, this is Amra," and that. And so she pretty much learns all about these, and is a big fan of Earth, and says, "Yeah, like that was that weird." And so she pretty much shows them like the book and everything, and even shows what the book is, and her saying, "No, wait, this is the awesome Go Mom." And so they decide to use some of the tactics and that from the book, which kind of does work. And as soon as they start the meditation, Amy Winston is teleported into in between realms, and finds out the book actually did work, that was given to her by her parents by her birthday, and goes around other amethyst-like substances. One with at a home, one basically in a cave, at a yoga class, and eventually finds her people encased in amethyst. And turns out Dark Opal has them, and finds her friends and that, and subjects, trapped in. And Princess Amethyst, seeing her parents engulfed in amethyst, which turns out they've been alive all this time, and wakes up in the House of Aquamarine, and so goes in a full anger-like mode, and they do try and calm her down. Even Frost tries to as well, and eventually she starts to faint, and Frost says, "To be continued, I guess." and yeah, ending the story. So issue 2 isn't too bad. It does kind of show Amethyst wanting to try and rally some people to kind of join her cause, and it's kind of implied that the House of Amethyst has some skeletons in their closet. And yeah, it's like I said in my review of issue 1, that it's heavily implied that the Princess Amethyst we've seen in Young Justice is an imposter and is the lover of Foss. So I think this issue deserves a thumbs up. Basic, but definitely good. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.